All right, third time's a charm. That's what they say, and hopefully it's a real thing. I'm not too sure, but we'll find out soon enough. Let's see, I got my own stream loaded up here. Nick's being very kind. That sounds much better. Yeah, I mean, it sounds better. I'd agree. Appreciate you, Nick. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. All right. Thank you, Nick. Wow, that was one hell of a ride. Sorry about the audio, guys. Yeah, so it sounds a little choppy, but that's okay. I don't even think the quality is that amazing. Well, let's see. Man, it's something else when you're watching yourself. Yeah, it makes me feel weird. I don't like that. I'm so locked in. Let's go, robust when unarmed. Hey, big things in the future with that brand right there. Y'all go check it out. Man, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. This is the third stream we had to upload. Showtime was supposed to be 4:30. And then something just happened. I don't know what happened. Fresh cut, looking clean. Appreciate that, Troy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gotta look crisp, you know. But yeah, let me go close that door real quick, and then we can get the show started. Sorry, everybody. I mean, it's been nuts. Hopefully, everyone can come back because I had some pretty good stream or viewers. All right. Just bang my knee. That's okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. That was nuts. Man, good to be back. So I'll just repeat what I said in the first stream. I had this whole spiel about like being back and how great it felt to be back in the studio, and then I looked at my screen and the other screen. And I was like, nothing's changed. Like, no one can see me. And then the chat was like, we can't. Let's go, but we can't see you. And I was just, all right, whatever. And then I called Nick. And then he flew over here like Superman, which was fantastic. Shout out to Nick. Y'all gotta let me know what I need to get him, man. He did not have to do that at all. But he did that. He's a very kind person. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's get into it. Really do appreciate you guys coming in here and just checking it out. We have new audio and equipment. That's why the last week didn't work out, or 2 weeks ago didn't work out. Because last week we were celebrating the birth of this country. But yeah, happy Thursday, everybody. Let's get into it. Let's go. So bear with me on the new stream deck. I still got to get used to it. So screens plus cam. Let me get over here. Hey, appreciate y'all hitting that heart. I see it. Man, how do I... Yeah, so we'll fix the audio. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming next week, but we will be streaming 2 times a week when the season starts. So it'll be all good. All right, let's get into some news. All right, topics for today, NFL news. Of course, as always, mock draft 2.0 with 3 draft strategies. They're not like specific draft strategies, but they're like something you could follow. I would highly recommend doing mock drafts like I am now with these 3 draft strategies if you're interested in trying these out, just to see, what suits you best. Or if you're just a streamer that likes, not a streamer, like a person that just likes to draft normally in the sense of like, oh, I just need to fill out my positions and see how we do. So that'll be exciting to try out those draft strategies. And let's move on to the news. Bill Belichick to join the Inside the NFL crew this upcoming season. I'm very excited for that just because he does have some pretty good knowledge. I really liked his takes throughout the NFL draft. I thought that was cool, even though he was roasting everyone, but it's Bill Belichick. He's got like perfection on his mind. Jamal Adams signs with the Tennessee Titans on 1-year deal. Man, I don't know what's up with the Titans, man. It really does seem like it's a meme as far as like Titan players die. Like they truly, like their career dies in Tennessee, and it's crazy. So hopefully it's not the end for Jamal Adams, but it might be. He's a little banged up. Steelers cornerback Cameron Sutton to be suspended 8 games without pay for personal conduct policy. I don't know what he did. The article I read did not give me any answer. But 8 games without pay, that's nearly half the season. It used to be half the season, but that's nearly half the season of just no play. No pay. So you're basically working, and you can't get out of shape, so you have to continue practicing So you're just not getting paid. So maybe get paid, not a game check, but get paid for practice and whatnot. I don't know how that works. But man, that sucks. So I guess stick to your policies. I don't know. Let's see. This is the last one. Pretty sad. I hate talking about this stuff, but it's important to talk about. Vikings 2024 fourth round pick Kyrie Jackson dies in car crash at age of 24. I believe 3 other people died as well. Like I said, I hate talking about this stuff. I really do. It's just a sad thing, man. 24 years young. My birthday will be at the end of this month, and I will be 24. And just when I heard that, I was like, dadgum, I've lived a short life, and I really want to take every moment seriously and have fun with it, man. Just live life. Thank God every day that I can wake up and go. But if you're, gotta say this, if you're born in July, you're elite. Just saying. All right, let's move on. Yerba break real quick. Very cool. All right, yeah, see, this is a mess. Guys, we'll be fine when the season starts. I know it sounds crazy, but we really will. Because I got some news for y'all at the end of the show. All right, let's get into it. So, here's what we're going to do. Mock Draft 2.0. All right, so the next slide will reveal our first draft strategy. All right, and let's get into it, might as well. So, it's star potential heavy. So, we're going to be looking for heavy hitters, big name guys that a lot of people will know. That's not everyone knows Jerome Ford from the Browns, right? But everyone does know Christian McCaffrey. Everyone knows Derrick Henry. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these big name guys. Even if their ADP is low, I'm still going to look for them because they have star potential to be well, right? So let's get back into the old mock draft. Here we go. Do I have to do the zoom thing? Let's find out. Let me know in the comments if that's okay. If y'all can see that or not. I'm still going to make it zoom better, though. Zoom. I need to start wearing my glasses. This is absurd. Where can I find the zoom? Okay, zoom. Oh, maybe that's too much. All right, we'll keep it at 200. So we'll do a 10-team draft. That's the typical. We'll do 3 times randomized just because. 1. All right, I'm glad I'm not 8th. 2. 3rd sucks. Okay, here we go. 3. 5th. All right, dead center. That's not bad. I'll take that. So let's get started. So we're doing a star potential heavy draft. All right, last time I did this, it was terrible. I hated it because no one picked well. All right. So the first one is Amon-Ra St. Brown and Justin Jefferson or Bijan Robinson. I'm going to go ahead and get Justin Jefferson, even though I like Amon-Ra St. Brown's potential this year. Justin Jefferson's, much more boom name. So we'll go Justin. So he gives you no time to, think. I don't like that at all. And I can't even see, what other guys drafted. But doesn't matter. So then we got Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, Travis Etienne Jr., and then Kyron Williams. Got to go with Saquon. I'm filling out these big star names. These guys can put up good numbers each week. So I got to go with Saquon. All right, see, this is when it starts to get crazy because now we got Brandon Ayuk, Jalen Hurts, and Isaiah Pacheco, and Rachaad White. Who's the bigger name here? Jalen Hurts. So I got to go with him. But is it a bad pick? I don't think so entirely. It's definitely not a depth pick, but it's not terrible. So we'll go Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, I was reading chat. Jalen Hurts. All right. Wayne Heron says, who's heavier, quarterbacks or running backs? I would say, heavier in, potential-wise, probably quarterbacks, depending on the league you're in. Most leagues I'm in. See, Travis Kelce at the 4th round, that's not happening. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. I would say heavier in the sense of, points-wise, but if you're looking for consistency, probably a running back, a solid running back. Travis Kelce, Jalen Waddle, Alvin Kamara, DJ Moore. So I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. These are just household names. I really wish I could draft against real people because I'm just running away with this. All right, let's see. We got Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. That scared me. Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce. Okay, not too bad. Let me swing that over. So now we have DEEBO Samuel Sr. I had no idea he was a senior. DK Metcalf, Ramondre Stevenson, James Conner. All right, now we're getting the nitty-gritty. I think DK Metcalf is a more known name than DEEBO Samuel. So I'm going to go with DK Metcalf. Y'all hear that? Someone else is streaming. How cool. All right. Zay Flowers, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, or David Montgomery. Shout out to David Montgomery. I love that guy. He's incredible. See, like, they won't even let me pick. And ESPN sucks. All right, I'll say that. They're terrible at mock drafts. Who's more known? Probably DeAndre Swift. Go Dogs. I'll take him. And I do need to fill out my running back position. So we'll go DeAndre. All right, next one. See, none of these guys. Top. Yep, this stinks. That's terrible. I'm going to look for a different mock draft after this. All right, so now I need my flex, defense, kicker, and a bunch of bench positions. So out of all these guys, it's got to be Zay Flowers, more known name. Definitely has more boom potential. All right, this is where it gets cool. Because some of these guys, like Calvin Ridley, Tony Pollard, these are still pretty good guys. And I'm drafting them in the 8th round. You could definitely find some solid picks. You just got to be careful because Jaylen Warren, I think that's a great running back pick in the later rounds. But since I'm going for star potential, I got to go with Calvin Ridley. I think it's, a smarter pick at least. Because, well, I don't know. It'd probably be smart to get a running back, but that's not what we're drafting right now. We'll go Calvin. All right, then we got keep going. Man, I don't like doing this. I'm not a big fan of the star potential draft. This is terrible. Brian Robinson Jr., Zach Moss, Devin Singletary, or Ezekiel Elliott. Let's look at another quarterback. Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Tua. All right, let's go get Tua. Let's get him as a backup. And then let's get Ladd McConkey. Oh, I wish. I'll get you in the next rounds. Jerome Ford. So there we go. I'm starting to run out of household names. Ezekiel Elliott fell off, but in the NFL community, I think Jerome Ford definitely has more weight to his name, right? So I'll go with Jerome Ford on this one just because I like the situation he's in. Nick Chubb is hurt. He's coming back, but he's behind. Jerome Ford's behind a injured running back. And Ezekiel Elliott's trying to find another spark in Dallas. I don't know what that's going to look like, so I'd rather go with Jerome Ford. All right, let's see. I got to stop drafting all these running backs. Let's go. Let's get a backup tight end. David Njoku. Brock Bowers. See, I like Brock Bowers. I already like my tight end at Travis Kelce, so might as well go with the rookie that is phenomenal. I don't know who did his picture, but that is dirty. Why'd y'all do my boy Brock like that? That's terrible. All right, we'll go back to all. See, none of these guys. No one knows these guys. I'll go Mike Williams. So I got 3 more bench spots and 2 starting positions. No one knows. Let's go on to wide receiver. Jahan Dotson, Adam Thielen, Gabe Davis. I refuse to draft Gabe Davis. He's the most boomer bust guy I've ever seen. Adam Thielen. I see your question, Will, and I will answer it. What should be my priority position for the draft? I'm trying to win the league this year. Absolutely, Squilliam. I would say wide receiver. If you can get some good wide receivers, go with them. That's how it is nowadays. The running back era, we've talked about this on the show before. The running back era is dead. The wide receivers are alive. So if you can get some good solid wide receivers, it's pretty good. I would say, depending on who you're drafting, like position-wise, first 2 of the 3 rounds, you need to hit studs, and I would go some wide receivers. So let's get back into it. Michael Wilson, Quentin Johnston, Gabe Davis, or Wayne Robinson. I'm good. Running backs. Man. Oh, Tyler Algier. I got to get him. I'm sorry. I love him. All right, let me go wide receiver again. Yeah, so now I'm just in the rounds. Sorry, that was not very professional, but it truly is the only way to describe this. I like Demario Douglas. I think he's going to be great this year if he stays healthy. All right, now I got to get my defenses. Remember, I suggest that the last 2 rounds are good for defense and kickers. I'll go Kansas City defense, and my kicker will be Harrison Butker or Jake Elliott. Ooh. Man, that's tough. I think the Eagles will be scoring a lot of touchdowns, so I don't want to gamble completely on 1-point games. Not 1-point games, but like my kicker's only going to get 1 point here and there. 1 point here and there. That does not sound right. So I'm going to go with Harrison Butker just because more known name and all the news that he's been in. Very controversial. So here's the squad. So, like, look, that's a team that a lot of people know. Your mom that keeps up with football, she'll probably know Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Swift, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Travis Kelce, Zay Flowers, Calvin Ridley, Tua Tagovailoa, I still don't know, Brock Bowers, Mike Williams, Adam Thielen, so Harrison Butker. These guys are pretty good. Not too bad. Let's look for another mock draft because that one is doo-doo. Fantasy football mock drafts. Can we try like this one? Nope, not gonna do that. Fantasy Pros. Oh, that's the one I just did. Duh. Sorry, everybody. Oh, I guess we're sticking to the... Or maybe we do PFF. Is PFF good? Excuse me. PPR. Nah. Alright, we'll just bite the bullet. We'll go back. This is terrible. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. How many people got in the stream? Analytics. 2. We got 12 views, though. That's crazy. I appreciate that, everybody. We capped at, what, 3? I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Let's see if anyone's hit the like button. 2? Oh, I didn't even hit it. Whoops. All right, not bad. I'll take that, everybody. Now we got 4. Let's go. When you say something, something happens. All right? So let's get back into it. I can't speak. Let's go into the next potential or next draft strategy, and that would be the depth heavy. So I'm looking to get guys like an even area of running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends and quarterbacks. I'm not really looking for star names or guys that are going to be incredible, but reliable backups. Okay, that's really what I could call it as a nickname, is a reliable backup strategy. A lot of handcuff guys, like backups for running backs. Those are really good. And then like wide receiver 3s that could definitely see the playing field a whole lot more. Chili Rainbow, what's up, player? How you doing, man? Hit that like button while you're way in. Thank you, Chili. I appreciate you, man. I was just talking to the guys about the upcoming draft, and we got to get you in there, bro. We have to. And still. All right. So let's get back to the randomized draft position 3 times. 6. 3. Last one. First. No! I hate that. Oh, man. That's what life's been recently. I'll tell you what. All right. So we get the number 1 pick. I got to go with C-Mac. I really want to draft Jamar Chase, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll go C-Mac. All right. So this is why I hate 1, because all of those guys just went away. It's gone completely. So now I have to look at top receivers, which is Michael Pittman. But see, this is the difference. Is Michael Pittman a well-known receiver in your house? No. No, he's not. Should he be? Yes, absolutely, because he's fantastic. But he's just not. But I would consider drafting him in the 2nd round, considering Anthony Richardson's production as of last year and his potential. And Michael Pittman, I think he's a good wide receiver no matter who's under gun. So I would be okay with drafting him at 2. Let's just take a look at the running backs just in case. See, I like Kyron Williams. His ADP is 30 on this website, so we could easily snag him in the 3rd round. Man, I'll go... Oh, thank you, Chili. Nice cut. Appreciate that, bruh. All right, let's go back to... Oh, I got 10 seconds. Oh, boy. All right, yeah, I want Michael Pittman. Give me Michael. Thank you. All right, so 3rd round. So now I have 1 running back, 1 wide receiver. we got to get either another running back or wide receiver. I say you should cover those two positions before you should really look anywhere else. I don't like Travis Etienne that much. I think he's okay, but not that much. I like Kyron more than him. Rashad White's not my favorite player in the world. Mike Evans, he's solid, man. He's a Buccaneer, but he's solid. I will say that. Nico Collins, okay. Not terrible. Who's that tight end? Anyone great? Sam Laporta? I'm not taking Sam Laporta in the 3rd round. Quarterback? Sorry, muscle spasm. Josh Allen, Jalen. Nah, I'm good. All right, we'll go Kyron Williams. See, that's a solid running back duo in McCaffrey and Williams. All right, let's go back to wide receivers. DK Metcalf. All right, Devontae Smith. Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper. I'm a little hesitant on Stephon Diggs. All right, I think he still will be Stephon Diggs. But Nico Collins, Tank Dell. CJ Stroud's incredible. So I think he can get the ball to anyone who he wants to. But that's a crowded room. All right, only one guy can catch the ball. So I'm not going to go with Stephon. I'll go with Devontae Smith. I really do think he's going to take over A.J. Brown as wide receiver 1. Just because of age and the way the game has been played as of recent. And also they have their power guy in Saquon now. So it wouldn't be incredible for them to go with A.J. Brown. So I'll go with, Devontae Smith. All right, let's get a quarterback. Jalen Hurts, Lamar. Sorry, that was so fast. I'm sorry. That was unprofessional. I should have talked about my pick, but that man Lamar Jackson, I'll tell you what, that guy's incredible. I could talk about him. I could make a whole stream about Lamar Jackson. Wayne Heron says, is this the best mock draft website? No, it is the worst mock draft website. It's terrible, but I can't find anyone that's good because ESPN is the one I wish I could roll with. In Yahoo, we could try Yahoo next. That wouldn't be a terrible one. Yeah, let's get back into it. Let's go tight end. Let's figure this out. Evan Ingram. All right, I like Ingram this year. I think he's going to be great. I like the Jags a lot this year, actually. So I'll go Evan Ingram. So now our team's looking pretty solid. I just need my flex. I pretty much have my money makers down. And again, for those that don't know, flex is running back, wide receiver, or tight end. And if you're in a super league, you have an extra position for a quarterback. Don't join super leagues. I think they're dumb. So super flex, not super league. Round 7, I'm not against Stephon Diggs. I might wait to see where he goes. He's also got a 14-week bye. I already have 2 players. So I could take him. But if you do that kind of stuff, you're pretty much chalking up week 14 as an L. That's all right. It's not a terrible idea, but you would really have to hope that your team does well up until week 14. All right, let's get back to drafting. I think I'll go running back because I need some depth. I'll go with Swift again. I like Swift a lot. And I'm not back on the screen. Oh, buzzer beater. All right, let's go to... So does it tell me how many positions I have? All right, I can just count. I got 3 running backs and 2 wide receivers, so let's get a wide receiver. I'm pretty much playing tennis. I'm going back and forth just to see, what's, I'm sorry, I've lost my track. Back and forth in the sense of having an even squad, all right? Because I've had multiple teams, and I've seen a lot of teams where the guy or girl has a team, and they're like, oh, I got 1 wide receiver available on the bench. But that's because they have too many running backs. So I'm really trying to space the floor here. So I got T. Higgins. He doesn't want to play for Cincy, but he's going to have to play because they didn't get a trade done. So I might take him as my next best wide receiver. I don't like Chris Godwin as much as I used to back in the day. DeAndre Hopkins is going to have to share the room with Calvin Ridley. So we'll go with T. Higgins. Not too bad. So now let's get a backup quarterback. Not yet, actually. Not yet. So let's go back to a wide receiver. Or flex. So, I like Rashee Rice. Wait a second. Is he allowed to play football? Can y'all find that out for me? Oh, I guess I'll look it up after. Is he allowed? I thought he was in trouble. This makes no sense. Is he allowed to play football? Okay, no, I'm not gonna draft him. We'll go Chris Godwin. I don't have Mike Evans, so I'll take one of those guys. Ah, nice. Very nice. I like those guys. I like those guys a lot. All right. Let's get back into a quarterback. Let's see how that looks. Tua. I like Tua as a backup. I think Tua might be one of the best backups in fantasy this year. I also like Jared Goff. I like his value. See, if you see a quarterback at like a 10th round and Jared Goff could easily start on a team, I would wait it out. Because I already have a solid quarterback in Lamar. Wait it out. All right, because then you could use that guy as trade capital, and that could look really, really well for some teams that really need it. So we'll wait, and then let's get a good backup tight end. See, yeah, my tight ends are looking great. Let's go David Njoku. We'll buy 12. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's look at quarterbacks again. All right, no one's changed. So I still have 5 bench positions left. And we have what? Okay, I need to get another running back for sure. Nick Chubb. Give me Nick Chubb. But see, that's why it's ridiculous. No way am I going to be drafting against real people and Nick Chubb is going to go in the 11th round. All right? If you're in a league where he drops all the way to 11, you need to do some thinking, okay? Because that is ridiculous. I don't care what you say. It's Nick Chubb. Like, come on. Cedartown's finest. Mike Williams. Nah, I don't like those guys. But I feel like I need to take him. Brandon Cooks. Not terrible. Oh, Romeo Doubs. So I'm going to keep an eye out on Romeo Doubs. We'll go tight end. TJ Hawkinson. That's impossible. Like, he's not falling at 12. But I'll take him. Just because I can use him in the flex. I would feel confident in using TJ Hawkinson in the flex. Like, absolutely. Okay, we got to get a quarterback now. Jared Goff's still there. I'd rather have Jared Goff over Caleb Williams as a backup, just because of the position I'm in with Lamar. Excuse me. Because Caleb Williams really could suck this year. I don't anticipate him to suck, but he really could. Just because, Peyton Manning threw 26 interceptions his rookie year, and he's like a top 5 quarterback of all time. I just don't want him on my team this year, unless I absolutely need him. I don't know. Let's go Jared Goff. I don't want to repeat the same thing. Kirk, I love you. Please take us to the promised land. Let's go 2 more. Let's get another running back. Antonio Gibson. No. Why can't I see more? Can I suggest another player? There we go. No, Khalil Herbert. I'm good. Marshawn Lloyd, the rookie? Isn't he a rookie? No, this is terrible. All right, I guess we'll take Antonio Gibson. Okay, we got one more bench position. I mean, at this point, when you have hit all marks, you can look for someone else, whatever you want. Jerry Jeudy. I like this situation he's in with Cleveland. I think that's a fine time for him because he can really have a fresh start. He was supposed to be really, really good in Denver. Didn't really work out. Denver was just a dumpster fire the past 2 years. So him and Cleveland could really do well. I like it a lot. So we'll go with Jerry Jeudy as our last position pick. Now we got to get defense. That is brutal. He was the number 1 kicker. The number 1 kicker last year. And they didn't even give him a picture. He exists, I promise. Look, you got Harrison Butker. You get Brandon Aubrey one? That's mean. That's ridiculous. We'll go defense. Again, think about the division they're in. They have to play a team twice. Or their divisional teams twice. So that's 6 games. I don't like Pittsburgh's division this year as far as offense because they have to play. And also, if I draft him, I'm going to have Lamar face Pittsburgh. I don't know if Lamar plays Philly on the schedule, but it's guaranteed that he won't play him twice. At least in fantasy season. So we'll go with Philly. And then we gotta get a kicker. What happened? What happened to my stream? Hold on. Can y'all still... What in the world? Sorry, my screen just acted up. All right. Let's go... Harrison... Oh, sorry. Brandon Aubrey. Okay. I guess... Dude, what in the world's up with my thing over here? All right, that's fine. If y'all can still hear me, let me know in the chat, because like I wish I could show y'all, but I can't. Like the screen over here is like not glitching, but it's acting up. All right, so here's the squad, and this is the depth squad. Okay, this is the team that we really want to like make sure that all of our our P's and Q's are good, or cross our T's, dot our I's. So yeah, Lamar, Christian McCaffrey, Kyron Williams, Michael Pittman, Devontae Smith, Evan Ingram, DeAndre Swift. Those are great. I think that's fantastic. If you can somehow get that team in a 10-man, great. Our bench is looking great too. T. Higgins, Chris Godwin. So 2 solid wide receivers right there. A solid backup tight end. A starting running back on our bench. Another solid tight end that I would feel comfortable starting at flex. I don't know how to explain it, but I would feel more comfortable starting him over David Njoku in the flex position. And then Jared Goff and Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson's a garbage pick. All right, that's like the last one, so don't fret. And this is what I'm talking about. Can we just look at the other teams? All right, let's just look at Shark Week, because they took my boy, Jamar, see, no one's going to take Marvin Harrison Jr. in the second round. All right, that's ridiculous. And also, they went... Maybe I am amazing at drafting. I'm just playing. I'm humble. I try to be, at least. Travis, Joe, Kenneth, CJ. See, yeah, no one that I know that is really deep into fantasy would take George Pickens at 7, especially with the situation he's in from last year and this year. And then Deontay Johnson at 8th. Look at who I got in the... Yeah, I got Nick Chubb in the 10th. All right, no one's going to take Deontay Johnson ahead of him. At least no one's smart. But if you do, I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying you need to watch Fantasy Blitz more, because that's ridiculous. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this over here. Boom, boom, boom. So, not too bad. I like it. I like the draft. It's not terrible. I'm trying to see how many viewers we got right now. Let's see. 4 in the house. Not bad, guys. We hit 5 at one point. I'll take it. Take it all day. Let's move over to the next draft strategy, our final one. It's kind of a long show today, but it's been so long, and I want to milk it because I have nothing else to do today. So, it is what it is. Next one. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You got to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button, please. There's 5 of you watching right now. It would be fantastic if you guys could hit that like button. If you haven't already, man, I really do appreciate y'all. Like, it's incredible. I wouldn't be here without y'all. If I had like 0 viewers a week, I wouldn't be here, But if I had 1, I'd still be here. Because I appreciate y'all just even watching this. Fantasy football never dies. NFL never dies. Football never dies. So I'm trying to continue, the growth of this channel. It's kind of slow right now, but you guys keep it alive, and I will forever be grateful for that. But the question of the day is, what is your favorite season and why? And this is kind of like a trick question. It's not a trick question, but it could be football season. It could be cherry picking season, blueberry season, whatever you want it to be. The world is your oyster. Oyster season. I don't know if that's a real thing, but if I had to answer the question, I would say fall. A lot of good things happen in fall. A lot of good things. Sip my herb. Almost done. So sorry. Alright. Appreciate y'all. Let's get out of here. Why did this move? Alright. The next draft strategy... All right, remember, what's your favorite season and why? The big 3 positions. All right, this is something I kind of came up with on my own. I don't know if it'll hit, all right? I don't know if it'll hit at all, but I'm calling it the big 3 because you need to hit a stud on each position of quarterback, wide receiver, and running back, or, because we are in the new era, a tight end, maybe even a tight end. If you asked this 4 years ago, it's like Travis Kelce, and that's it. Maybe even Mark Andrews. But we're different now, and things change. So not too bad. I like it a lot, of the big three. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's get into it. Let's go back to the mock draft. How can we start this again? If I hit back, will it start over? All right, here we go. Okay, let's share my screen. All right, I was gonna say third time's a charm. 3 times. 1, 4. I like 4. That's like one of my favorite positions for drafting. 2. Yuck. 3. Oh, not amazing, but I'll take it. Here we go. Big 3. Y'all saw me hit that, right? How'd that not go? All right, here we go. So I'm drafting at 8. I like Bijan, so I could take care of my running back right away. A.J. Brown, Puka Nacua, Garrett Wilson. Man. Excuse me. I don't think Puka would be big enough for the big 3. The only other guy I could think was A.J. Brown. But I'm going to go with Bijan just because that definitely crosses off my running back big 3. Because the next best, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon. I'm good. Let's go Bijan. Boom. So that's 1 done. Now we go to wide receiver. All right. Devontae Adams, Marvin Harrison Jr., Drake London, Chris Olave. I'm not a big fan anymore of like having the same guys on the same team because if they do really poor that week, you're missing out on some big points. Chris Olave, hit or miss. He wants to score more touchdowns this year. That's what he said, I believe, earlier this year. And I believe he'll do it. But Derek Carr is dookie, so I don't know. Not taking Marvin Harrison Jr. in the second round. You got to be kidding me. So I'll go Devontae Adams. So that's not terrible. He doesn't have a great quarterback in Aiden O'Connell, but, I'm with it. I'm down. I'm about it. I'm cool. I'm cool as biscuits. So now we can look at quarterback or tight end. Tight end might be smarter because, or maybe not. I don't know. Ooh, this is tough. What should I do? I don't know. This is crazy. Should I go with Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes? I'll take Patrick. Might as well. Just because he's like the best player in football. So we'll take Patrick Mahomes. All right, so that's my big 3. Can I pause this? Nah, it doesn't matter. So this is my team so far. We got Patrick Mahomes, Bijan Robinson, Devontae Adams. I don't think it's terrible for the big 3. I think it's rather solid. Just because I know those guys should hit each week. At least 2 of them should hit each week. That's kind of my point of the big 3 is that 2 of these guys should do well every week. It would be great. It's possible, more than possible, that 3 of them do well. Or 3, the 3 do well each week, but it's not guaranteed. But I think 2 of the 3 should be close to guaranteed. So let's get back to it. Man. Let's go to a running back. Kamara, I'm good. Wide receiver, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle. Nico Collins, I think he's going to be wide receiver 1. Or we can look at tight end. Let's go Laporta. Why not? What is this? Sorry. How did that pop up? Sorry, everybody. What is this? Am I getting viruses? Okay, that was weird. That was strange. I didn't like that. Let's get back to it. Let's go all Cooper Kupp. I could take a gamble on him. I'll fill out my positions. Let's go running back. See, all right, I'm not already a big fan of big 3. I'm like everywhere. So I'll go Kenneth Walker. I think he'll be great this year. Wide receiver, Keenan Allen. I'll take Keenan Allen. I like him because that team is young. DeAndre Swift's been in the league for quite some time now, but that team is young. And I think Keenan Allen will be a great asset in the sense of carrying the team whenever they're down. Like, if they're down by, 10 with 5 minutes to go. I'm not saying Caleb Williams would be, oh, the lights are too bright. I can't do this anymore. I think Keenan Allen would be that guy to give him the extra boost because he wants to win, man. He's never really won anything big in his career, and I think this would be a great time for him to do well. Definitely a divisional title. That's going to be a great division to watch this year in AFC North. Angelo, what's up, dude? What's up, man? That was so... I did not like that. What's up, dude? Bijan and Pitts for me this year. I like it. I like it a lot. I think Pitts will be great. This is my last year on him. If you can't do well with Kirk Cousins, who will you do well with? I don't know. Let's get back into our draft. I got to pick quick. Let's go Scary Terry. I love me some Scary Terry. Running back. All right, I got to help out my position in running back. Jalen Warren. No. Terrible. These are terrible. Terrible, I say. Wide receiver. Tank Dell. I like Tank Dell. However, he did just get shot, so I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it'd be the greatest investment. Let's go Jalen Warren. Not terrible pick. Yeah, this is by far the worst team that we've drafted. By far. I like Jordan Addison this year. He might have a sophomore slump, though. Ooh, yeah, these are bad. I like JSN, but I don't want to take him with Kenneth Walker. All right, so these are guys, now that we're in the bench positions, these are some guys that are, like, really, I don't expect them to have a lot of playing time, but I expect them to at least show me that they can get on or in the starting lineup. All right, we'll go Jordan Addison. I like him. I like him a lot. Let's get back to a quarterback. Jordan Love. If I get Jordan Love as backup, that's great. Trade capital. Running back. Zach Charbonnet. Nah. Jacoby Myers. Yeah. No, I'm good. Curtis Samuel. He might not be terrible. He really might not be terrible. I'll wait for him. I'm fine with waiting for things. I really am. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible idea. Let's read the chat real quick. Let's see. Keenan Allen was on the IL more than the field when I had him in the past. Yeah, he's old, so he's going to bang it up. But, yeah, you're probably right. I probably shouldn't have taken him. That's probably not a good idea. That's okay, though. That's okay. It's fine. It's all good. Everything's fine. Man, I got 10 seconds. We'll go... I need a running back. No, I'll take a tight end. I'll go Jake Ferguson. I'm not huge on George Kittle this year. I think it's coming to an end. Trey Benson, he's supposed to be a beast, but not on my team. Hello? Oh, sorry, everybody. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since I've streamed, so... Trying to get back in the swing of things. Let's suggest another player for me. Joshua Palmer. I do expect him to do well this year. He's the only, like, veteran wide receiver on that team. Man, I'll go Curtis Samuel. No, because I still don't think he'd be past the, like, 14th round even. Running back. We'll go Chuba. I mean, that team sucks, so it could be well for him. All right, let's see if Curtis is still there. And he's gone. Dadgummit. He's gone. Romeo Dobbs. Give me Romeo. I like him above Jerry Jeudy this year. All right. All players. Ty Chandler might not be a bad idea. He did really well when they needed him to, and now he's the starting running back, so we'll take Ty. And then let's go with another quarterback. Nah. I'm lying. I'm lying. There's no way. I'm not taking a tight end or a quarterback. Jahan Dotson. That's Jahan Dotson. That's the one. Oh, man, of course I hit 6 viewers. What's up, everybody? I'm starting to get towards the end of the show. But that's okay. If y'all want to keep me going, I'll keep going. Jahan Dotson. We'll take that. Hey, Adonai Mitchell. Why do they have him with the Georgia logo? I mean, I'll take it. Go Dogs, but it's weird. Now we need a defense. San Francisco. Remember, all right, so, guys, seriously, though, like, it's key. It's really, really key to think about what division they're in, all right? San Francisco's got to play Seattle twice, the Rams twice, and the Cardinals twice. I like the Cardinals matchup. Young team or team, but their best wide receiver is a rookie. So that's a lot to gamble on. So you could really do well. The Jets, they already had a really good defense last year, but they would have to play the Bills twice, Dolphins twice, Patriots twice. Patriots, I think that's great. Got a rookie quarterback. You could easily get some good sacks in there for 2 games. Bills, not looking great for offensive. Cowboys. I'll go Jets. I'm huge on the Jets. I love Aaron Rodgers, and I will die on that hill. I really will. All right, so now we got the kicker. Younghoe Koo. I mean, I don't know. Might be nice. Might be fun. Let's go, Younghoe. Here's the squad. All right, so the big 3 draft strategy. I went with Bijan first. Second, I went with Devontae. Third, I went Patrick. I don't recommend having a quarterback drafted in the 3rd round. I think it's rather dumb to go that early. Patrick is a great player, but his team's looking in this year. Like one of his best options is a rookie. He's still got Travis. I will say this: if he has Travis Kelce, it's still looking great. It's not a terrible idea to take him, but 3rd round's too early. Kenneth Walker, that's not terrible either. I thought it would be great for him. Especially with the offense that they're running, and that they have a great defense this year, and it's defensive-minded. So I think I've noticed a pattern with older quarterbacks and great defenses that they like to run the ball so they can have good wear and tear and keep their defense off the field to keep them rested. Because, when you're passing the ball, it's incomplete, clock stops. So, if you run the ball, keeps the clock going, and, the game can end faster. So not a terrible idea. Hey, 7 people in the chat. What's up, everybody? Let's read the chat real quick because I've been neglecting that. Sorry, everybody. Don't overthink it, Angelo says. I try not to. I really do, but I do. I think I overthink. Golf plays indoors almost every week. Yeah, that's also true. Think about their area, what they're doing. Excuse me, that was ignorant. But golf does play here and there. I don't think I'd ever start Jared Goff over, I think I had Lamar in my last draft. I don't think I'd ever start him unless it's a good situation, Let's keep going. Sam Laporta, Keenan Allen. Not huge on the Keenan Allen pick. I do regret that one. And then Terry McLaurin. I love me some Scary Terry. I really do. New York Jets, Younghoe Koo, Jalen Warren, Jordan Addison. Wow, I got 4 J's in a row. That's crazy. Jordan Love, Jake Ferguson, Chuba Hubbard, Romeo Doubs, and Ty Chandler. I'll take it. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So let's review. Excuse me if you heard that. I'm sorry. Let's review the positions real quick. Or the draft strategies. So, star potential heavy, okay? That is household names that you're really looking for. Guys that everyone really knows that can be in the headlines every week. Think about back in the Odell Beckham Jr. days. What did Odell this week? Oh, he caught 100 yards and 2 touchdowns on 6 catches. That's incredible. Guys that people know because they're known for a reason. All right, obviously that's everyone's strategy is to get really good guys, but if you really do chase names, you could do well. Stephon Diggs in the 5th round, not my favorite idea, but it could work out for you. It's potential. All right, it's not guaranteed at all. The next one, The next one, depth heavy. You're just looking for good backups. Good backups that can make sure that whenever there's a player that's injured or you're on a really rough bye week, let's say you have 2 or 3 guys that are on the same bye week, that's looking rough, all right? That's looking kind of shaky, all right? You want to make sure that you have guys on your bench that you're not stressing every Tuesday when you're checking your lineup after those Monday night games. So I think the depth heavy one worked out the best. I think that's the most effective. I do like the star potential heavy. I'm not entirely against it, but it's tough. Depth heavy is fantastic. This one sucks. I hate this one. Don't do this one. Just because you're going to miss out on a lot of guys, and you don't need to worry about the big 3. That was just something I tried. I wouldn't suggest it entirely, but if you wanted to try it out in some mock drafts, if it works for you, great. But I was also drafting against bots. Draft against actual people. Get some of your friends. Go on the Sleeper app, okay, and then do some mock drafts. You know what? our next mock draft, I will do sleeper. I think I can do that on Google, so I'll try that next time. But yeah, everybody, that's the end of the show. We end with 6 concurrent viewers. Appreciate y'all. 29 total views. Man, thanks, you guys. I really do appreciate that. It means so much. Hope y'all are doing well. Remember to drink yerba. I'm never going to give up on yerba. Be kind to one another. Next week, I don't know if we'll be streaming. Oh, I guess I can break the news now. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know when, but Adam will be coming back to the show. What? No way. Yeah, that's right. He will be coming back. He's been busy doing some Adam stuff. He's got some great music. Not Adam, so check him out. So he's just been doing that kind of stuff. He's been on a roll. We've been texting back and forth about when he can get back on the show. Was going to try to get him on today, but he was busy. So we will see you soon, Adam. Right here. Or, nah, you got to be right here. But yeah, super excited to have Adam back on the show. And Nick will definitely try to get back on the show. When we do our draft, our Fantasy Blitz draft, they will definitely be on. They have to be on because those are the guys. Yeah, we got to get the OG Fantasy Blitz crew back together. But yeah, that's the news. Appreciate y'all as always. Y'all are the best. And remember, be kind. Be nice to everyone that you meet. All right? And take care. All right? Take care. Peace.